Have you heard about digital service tax, commonly known as DST? The global phenomenon of digitalization of the economy has presented tax collection challenges to revenue authorities around the world. In order to ensure fairness and equality in the revenue collection, global revenue authorities decided to widen the tax net by imposing digital taxes on such borderless transactions which were previously escaping the taxman. Kenya Revenue Authority has also embarked on the same journey by the introduction of digital service tax effective from 1st January 2021. What is digital service tax?
DST is a tax, as the name suggests, on digital service. DST is applicable in two instances. First, where you are a provider of a digital service, which is defined as any service delivered or provided over a digital marketplace. Digital service includes services offered online at a cost or a fee. Second, DST applies where you are a provider of a digital marketplace.
So, what is a digital marketplace?
A platform that enables buyers and sellers of goods and services to transact through electronic means, such as any website or mobile application that allows digital service providers to connect users of the services directly or indirectly. For example, where a company selling household goods has a retail store and an online website to sell their own goods, the sale of these goods is not subject to DST, as this is already taxed under corporation tax. Additionally, the online website is exclusively used for the sale of the company's own product, and this is not considered a digital marketplace, as no other sellers are allowed to transact through the company's own website. Another example would be if you purchase any online content, such as an ebook, the service provider would be responsible for paying the DST.
Who is liable to account for DST?
Any resident or non-resident provider of a digital service or a digital marketplace platform.
Okay, let me understand this. Say a digital marketplace provider allows sellers to sell goods on their platform. Who is liable to pay for DST?
DST will be payable by the provider of the platform on the commission earned and not on the sale of goods. DST is the obligation of the service provider.
How about where the digital marketplace provider allows medical professionals to be contacted by patients through the online portal and earns a commission on the fees charged by the medical professional? In this case, who would be liable to DST?
Good question. The provider of the digital platform would pay the DST on the commission earned from the medical professional. Where the medical professional was to provide an online service consultation instead of a face-to-face treatment, then the online consultation is considered a digital service, and the fees earned by the medical professional would be subject to DST and payable by the medical professional. Another important point to note: DST will not apply on any income subject to withholding tax.
What is the rate applicable for DST?
DST is chargeable at the rate of 1.5% of the gross transaction value. The tax is charged on the amount of consideration received for the digital service provided. For instance, on the sale of an ebook, the seller of the book will have to pay 1.5% on the cost of the ebook purchased. For a provider of a digital marketplace, DST will be chargeable on the commission or fee earned by the provider of such platforms.
When is DST due?
By the 20th of the following month when the digital service was offered.
How do you register for DST?
Registration will be done online on the iTax platform. A non-resident person can register under the simplified tax registration via iTax through their appointed Kenyan tax representative.
Is DST considered a final tax?
For a resident person or a non-resident with a permanent establishment in Kenya, it is not a final tax, but considered an advance tax that can be used to offset against the final tax liability. However, for a non-resident without a permanent establishment, this is a final tax.
Another important question: how about VAT on the digital services?
VAT will be payable by the digital service or marketplace provider. So where the supply of digital service is made by a non-resident to any business in Kenya, VAT on imported services shall apply on these transactions as the business already accounts for the VAT on the imported service. However, if the same service is provided to the end consumer, VAT needs to be accounted for by the non-resident supplier.
Is there a minimum threshold for registration?
No.
When is VAT on digital services due?
By the 20th of the following month when the digital service was offered.
We hope that you enjoyed this presentation. RSM is here to help you understand this complex tax, and we can assist you with any queries.
For more information, get in touch with our team, visit our website, and follow us on our social media pages.